Hello, 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 and welcome if you're on the replay. You might well be on the replay if you're someone who usually finds me at 2 o'clock. My name's Joel Young, I'm the creator and custodian of MPA. I normally scope at 2 o'clock every day. Today I'm off out actually playing golf today, so I thought I'd scope earlier so those of you who usually here can catch the replay. We are on day 7. Hey Vanessa, you saw me coming early. We're on day 7 of 7 contemplations to raise your vibration. Yeah, I know I'm early. I'm playing golf later on, Vanessa. Hey Inga, good to see you on my scope. So maybe I'll catch some new people too today. That would be really, really nice. So we're on day 7. How are you this morning? It actually is morning. Can you believe it? You sound brighter. Yeah, I am brighter. You know how it is, you know. Like one day a week, there's a kind of a day. Oh, thank you for sharing, Inga. That's really, really good. Yeah, if you can share this, I'd really appreciate it. If you think that 7 contemplations to raise your vibration might be of benefit to your people, do go ahead and share. Slide left to right, that is, on an iPhone, straight up on an Android. So, yeah, if you're with me for the first time, then my name is Joel Young. I'm the creator and custodian of MPA, which stands for Non-Personal Awareness. Seem to have bright days most days myself. Yeah, mostly it's bright. MPA is a simple way to stop taking things personally. It's the main thing that I share, although we're kind of just offering one called non-personal perspectives this week. You can find me at that address there, nonpersonalwellness.com, or you can add a .com to the end of my handle. joelyoungmpa.com will also get you to the same website. So thank you for sharing. It's Friday. Have you got that Friday feeling? I put high vibe in the hashtag, so so hopefully that'll be pretty good. So before we do reveal of what today's is, let's see how you're doing. Thank you for sharing there, Vanessa. So, how's your week been? What's been going on for you guys? Have you enjoyed the 7 contemplations that I've been offering? Looking forward to Sunday. What's happening Sunday, Vanessa? I'm curious what that what it is that you're looking forward to. Is it just a day off? Had a great week, but a day. Oh, okay, yeah, day off. Yeah, I guess you work Saturdays. It's one of the perils of having a shop is you have to work Saturdays. Do you have a day off during the week or something? Or is it just purely Sunday? There we go. All right. So, I'm going to crack on today and make it pretty short. So, would you like to find out what today's contemplation is? Oh, and before I do that, I should say to you that College Clinic tomorrow, one day a fortnight usually. Oh, crikey, that's hard work. Hello, oh, I didn't see the name there. Dairies, was it Dairies? Diaries? Something like that. Welcome to my scope. So we're doing 7 contemplations to raise your vibration. We're on day 7. And they're contemplations because the invitation is to simply contemplate the notions that I'm offering. And I always say they're always notions because nobody really has a clue. It's a big mystery. But it's good to have some ideas. And I noticed that some of these notions for many people can bring a lot of relief, a lot of sense of rest and peace. That's what we've been finding. Desert times spider. Nice handle. Bright light on you. Yeah, I've got, today I'm indoors, so there's a big window up there here. It's a sort of a part of the kitchen. So I'm in the kitchen, there's a big, I've also got, let me show you this, because my sisters, as you know, little bonsai flower, look at that. And it looks incredibly like, if you know Indra, at Silent Moon Indra, it's a bit like her fairy portal tree. It's got that kind of bend in it. So yeah, really interesting. So definitely little mini fairy portal there. Also got some basil. Say hello to Basil. Basil! And then so I'm really surrounded by, yeah, bonsai. And there's also these lovely purple flowers. I don't know what these things are called because they look like sort of grass on top of a stalk. I think they're really cute. And I've no idea what they are. So if you know what they are, throw that up so I can be educated by you today. There we go. So, let's turn the environment this morning. So again, if you're coming on to me new, I'm normally on at 2 o'clock every day, and I scope. Basically, I offer things that I hope will help reduce any suffering that you're experiencing. I offer some unique perspectives for you to contemplate, which is what we're doing this week. And we're at day 7, at the end of this series now. It's a 7-day series. Before that, I did, if you want to catch the replays, 30 days of self-directed kindness. Over the weekend, I'm going to be sharing some of my backstory, really, because it's been pointed out to me, you're doing all this stuff, but people don't necessarily know much about where it all came from. So over the next couple of days, maybe 3 days, I might break it into 3 parts. I'm going to go into a little bit on where MPA and all of that stuff came from. But for today, if you want to hear, or want to see, I should say, day 7, what the contemplation is today, go ahead and say, yeah. Do you want to hear it? Yeah, let me hear you say, yeah. Chuck up in the comments. When I've got a few, I will show you. You've got to ask and it is given. That's what they say, right? So, would you like to see today's contemplation? Let me hear you say, yeah. If no one says, yeah, it's very embarrassing. I've only got 6 of you on, so at least one of you has to say yes. Or I'm just going to presume a yes otherwise. No one's saying yes. This is like so embarrassing. Come on. One of you has the power. One of you has the power. I demand it. Right, so I'm going to say yes. I want to see it. I want to see it, so there we go. That's good enough. So if you guys are my regulars, you're going to catch us on the replay. I've been like, no, I want to say yes. So there we go. Here we go. Let's have a look at day 7. Okay. So here's the contemplation. Remember, I'm inviting notion. So today I invite you to contemplate the notion that being you is the greatest gift you can offer the earth. So being you is the greatest gift you can offer the earth. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, Vanessa. A little belated, but there it is. Perfect. And thank you for the hearts. So this is, on one sense, a really simple one, but I am going to talk a little bit about what being you might mean, because there's many different kind of, my messages would not go through. Oh, that's interesting. The internet here can be a little bit funny, especially with the house full of kids. Got teenagers in the house, so they all fight for the broadband. Had to hang up and start again. Ah, that explains it. There we go. So, being you is the greatest gift you can offer the earth. So I've talked a little bit about this in terms of it's so important just to be who you are, because you come in a certain shape, not enough width, yes, not enough bandwidth. You've come as you're here for a purpose, but that purpose doesn't require you to be anything other than you are. So simply being you is an incredibly powerful gift that you can offer the world. And everything has in my view, everything has a purpose. Just you, that's right, just you being you exactly as you are. In all your, as Indra says, your wonderful mess. So it's like one of those things. Yeah, exactly. Because all of the amazing talents, all of the flaws, all of the all of the stuff in you is all kind of part of in the mix of a bigger picture. It's a bit like one of those jigsaws where you might look at a single piece and go, well, that doesn't make any sense. But in the bigger picture, it all makes sense. Hey Jane, good to see you. I'm on early today. I'm playing golf later on, so I thought I'd come on early so that those that normally get up in the US and watch me at breakfast can catch the replay at the usual time. So that was the plan. Okay, so Jane, as you've just arrived, let me show you today's contemplation. So I invite you to I'm doing good today. Yes, really good today, actually. I'm sort of excited. Oh, good, screenshot. Wait, that was Vanessa, wasn't it? Nice one. So being you is the greatest gift you can offer the earth. So I want to talk a little bit about what it means to you, because there are many different perspectives on that. Let me just pull up my little notes. So I've got some notes because I wanted to forget nothing. So the question is kind of, what is you? What is you? Who are you? And what does being you look like? So there's lots of spiritual ideas about this. And I'm going to invite you to drop any of those spiritual notions, like the who am I anyway. So it's like, I'm everything, I'm nothing, I'm a spiritual being in a human body, yada, yada, yada. So there's all of those. Hey, Jeff, welcome to the scope. We're talking about being you is the greatest gift you can give the earth. And then we're discussing, like, what does it mean to be you? And the invitation here is to contemplate the notion that being you is the greatest gift you can give the earth. But I'm inviting you to drop any previous notions about what that might be. And we're talking about how in the sort of area of spirituality and personal growth, there's lots of kind of, one size fits all ideas. In any moment, just what is here now. Yeah, I'm in favour of that in terms of letting it be a discovery in each moment. Because when you decide, if you take on the notion that, I am nothing, for example, I look up at the sky and realise I am nothing, and in realising that I become everything. Beautiful. So in each moment, that can be from direct experience. And I guess my invitation again is to not hang on to any of those as a generalization across your whole life, because there are times you're everything, times you're nothing, times you're a spiritual being in a human body, and all of those wonderful kind of cliches really in spirituality. And they're cliches because they've been experienced. But in one moment it might be, who am I? Well, I'm an arse. Here's me being an arse right now. And if you can even embrace that, then you're in a powerful place of discovery. Or here I am being someone who's discovered a talent that I didn't even know I had. So in that openness to explore in the moment, as you said, Vanessa, is a really powerful thing. Elfin, fairy, mischief, absolutely. Hey Eloise, good to see you. I haven't seen you for a while. Thanks for coming back. I'm escaping earlier to the news for today. Normally I'm at 2 o'clock, as you know. Hi! So let me show you again what today's contemplation is. Let me bring it up here. Hang on a tick. Around. So today's he indeed. So I invite you to contemplate the notion that being you is the greatest gift you can offer the earth. And so we're talking about just the sense of just really getting that just being is nothing you have to do to be you. You're you regardless of the weather, the emotional weather, the behaviour weather, all of those things. He's being posh and going off to play golf. Hashtag flash. So it can't be anyone else. That's wonderful. Who is it? Oscar Wilde said, you might as well be you, everyone else is taken, or something like that. But yeah, posh playing golf. I'll tell you what, the golf course I'm going to today is anything but posh. It's just outside of Croydon, and they don't really do the dress code thing. There you go. So we've also been talking about how, what you is. There's all these notions, these ideas. Not a posh putter, no more posh nutter than a posh putter. So yeah, we're off on one now. Dr. Zeus says it best, lol. What does Dr. Zeus say? Do you know it? Can you shove it up in the comments? Oh, thank you for sharing, Eloise. That's great. Appreciate the shares. Again, you can always screenshot this if you haven't already. Screenshot it, pop it out on Twitter. Let other people know. Yes, but it's a long one. Okay, fine. So there we go. So to summarise before I head off then, really always it's an invitation for you to discover for yourself how this lands in you. My invitation is to recognise that just you can be nothing but you, and yet let it be a discovery. To drop any previous notions, especially those spiritual ones, that I am a soul, I am everything, I am nothing, as a generalization, and drop into moment-to-moment discovery. That's what contemplation is. Today you are you. That is true. That truer than true. No one is youer than you. That's what I remember that now. Brilliant. Hey Carlia Keithley. Welcome to my scope. We're coming to the end really, but I'm asking you to contemplate this notion. And there are 6 other notions prior to this, and then there's 30 days of kindness before that if you want to have a little browse through my replays. So being you is the greatest gift that you can offer the earth. Being you is effortless because you're you no matter what. Drop any notions about what being you is that may have come from some spiritual idea, and just discover it. Not to make those wrong, just to know that in the moment that the wholeness of you can include many more things than some polarized spiritual concept. And it includes those too, but it's like, as I said on one of these earlier scopes, it's really like sort of whether it's sort of egoic stuff coming through, whether it's soul stuff coming through, whether it's enlightened stuff coming through. These are all expressions of you. And all you need to do to really offer the most to the world is just honour what comes through you in each moment. At least that's my perspective. I invite you to contemplate it. And there we go. So if you want to find out more about me, Joel Young, Non-Personal Awareness, I'm me drinking coffee, watching Joel right now. Very present moment, perfect. So you can find me at nonpersonalawareness.com. Also joelyoungmpa.com, which is my handle with a .com on the end, will get you there as well. Welcome back, Eloise. Something bumped you off, I guess. You missed the bonsai plant. Here's the bonsai plant here. I think it's particularly beautiful. Now I was remarking how it is a very much a mirror of Indra's fairy portal tree that she shows a lot on her scopes at 2:30, which has this kind of bend in it and stuff. And she's made this amazing fairy portal elixir, which isn't quite available yet, but it sort of goes along with the symbolism of that shape. So that just to intrigue you there. So I'm going to sign off. I'm going to head off. I don't know what time is now. What time is it now? Oh yeah, so I need to be thinking about getting off. So, I've just embarrassed myself now. Getting off to play golf, not the other one. You have a bendy elder tree in your garden like that. There you go. Throwing myself completely. Those of you watching the replay are going to go, there he goes again. I can't help it. What can I say? So I just want to say thank you very much for being here. If you're catching the replay, I will be back at 2 o'clock over the weekend. Just to remind you, I am going to be doing 2 or 3 scopes over the next few days. That will be, okay, see you, Vanessa. That'll be more going into, who is Joel? Where does he come from? Where's MPA come from? And a little bit about sort of the background, because it was pointed out to me, or Indra said to me yesterday, you've shared a lot of this stuff, but people don't necessarily know everything that's gone into getting you where you are. So I thought that would be a good few days just to sort of talk about that. Great. Well, hopefully I'll see you over the weekend, guys. If I don't, have an amazing weekend. Good to see you, Eloise and Jane there. Have a great day. I shall enjoy. Love and blessings to you all. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye now.